Hey, what's going on? Does anyone know that I caused
No,
the
not yet.
Okay, but you're not gonna tell anyone, are you?
First, you're gonna tell me how you almost killed Elizabeth.
Well, what do you think? Did you find anything?
Yeah. It's not good.
Well, it was a literal car crash, so.
Yeah.
Really think Jackson's ready? She has to be. This assignment's time sensitive. Not an ideal answer.
Willow and Drew. Willow discovers Drew's affair with Nina, shaking their relationship. Sunny's crisis. Sunny collapses amid stress. Natalia's Sidwell's secret strains their romance. Christina's downfall. Ava blackmails Christina over the car sabotage. Arrest looms. Lulu and Dante. Lulu confesses love, but Dante rebuffs her due to grief. Jason and Carly. Jason intervenes in Carly's life as Joss hides WSB missions. Sasha's baby secret. Willow overhears Danny and Sasha exposing Jason's paternity lie. Nina's scheme. Nina and Portia plot to expose Drew's threats via secret tape. PCPD investigates Christina. Lucky hides her crime, but Ava demands payback. Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my channel Crazy Update. Willow is shocked by Drew, and Sunny collapses. This week, Sunny Corinthos and Willow Tate will be shocked by Drew Kane Quartermain. Our predictions are Sunny alone, Natalia Rogers Ramirez and Sunny, Lucky Spencer and Christina Corinthos Davis, Dante Falconeri and Lulu Spencer and Willow. General Hospital spoilers. PCPD learns Christina's dark secrets from Lucky Spencer. Our first General Hospital prediction, Christina Corinthos Davis becomes the PCPD thanks to Lucky Spencer. This week's spoilers. Lucky snaps at Christina on Monday. She must pay because she has gone too far. He informs her about this. Additionally, Alexis Davis gets taken by surprise on Wednesday. Rick Weber recalls anything from the accident, according to the promo leaks. On Soap's social media, I came across a hilarious post. Christina was in the chapel once more, discussing herself, while someone else was discussing yet another medical problem. Simply said, it was hilarious. I kind of agree that many don't like this new version of her. You know, Lucky might have stepped in for Christina if she had murdered Ava Jerome. However, Lucky is unsettled because she nearly killed Elizabeth Weber while attempting to kill Ava. He feels resentful of Christina. After falling in love with Liz again, he nearly lost her due to Christina's insane behavior. To be fair, Lucky has been supporting Christina's animosity toward Ava, but now that it has impacted the woman he loves, Lucky will demand payment from Christina the following week. Therefore, he could either turn her in or give her a deadline to do so. Furthermore, Rick had a flashback when we last saw him and recalled seeing Christina at the scene of the crash. Additionally, he plans to share his memories of the accident with someone this week. Christina might be revealed this week and considered for arrest as a result of Lucky and Rick's memories. We'll see what transpires there. Will Natalia's relationship with Sunny be endured by her disclosure of her secret past with Sidwell? Our second General Hospital prediction is that Natalia will tell Sunny about her ex-husband. According to teasers, Natalia confesses to Sunny on Thursday. According to April spoilers, Natalia and Sunny's romance, which has been going well, is about to take a turn for the worse. What specifically is she confessing this week, then? She might easily disclose to him that Ulrich Sidwell is the father of her children and her ex-husband. This may be a game-changer for Sunny, who would be taken aback. Sunny dislikes dishonesty, and Natalia's actions regarding her ex-husband are a lie of omission. Even though Sidwell threatened to tell someone about his and Natalia's troubled past, Natalia might still do so because he doesn't want anyone to know. Furthermore, it appears quite likely to be about Sidwell, as April spoilers stated that things get difficult for Natalia and Sunny. Sidwell has already offered to help Sunny find the bomber, but I don't think he'll accept it. I'm not sure if Sidwell accomplished this or not, but he might keep pushing. Is this comparable to OJ's search for the actual murderer? I'm not sure. All of these could lead to issues. Sunny harbors resentment and maintains secrets, but he detests it when people withhold information from him, which is exactly what Natalia is doing. General Hospital prediction. Will Sunny's health crisis require emergency surgery due to a cardiac episode? Our third prediction is that Sunny will have a heart attack and be sent to the hospital right away. According to April spoilers, Jack Brennan is present to support Carly Corinthos Spencer on Wednesday when Christina is pleading with Sunny. I am concerned about these two things. Sunny has a lot on his plate, and it appears that he will soon get caught up in it. Jason Morgan told him not to go to Canada to chase the hitman after he fainted after a really severe spell with Ava the other day, saying, "Sunny, go get your surgery." However, he keeps delaying it. And since Ava now knows that the brake lines were cut, Christina may be going to be arrested. Therefore, the mob leader will have a very anxious week ahead of him. Then, Sunny is going to have to deal with Natalia's difficult confession, which might be too much for his broken, aching heart. It could all work out well if Sunny chooses to get this heart surgery done on his own schedule at General Hospital rather than what the doctor advised. He might have put it off for too long. Sunny's heart is under too much stress. He might be hurried to the brand-new Monica Quartermaine Cardiac Center for treatment if he experiences another cardiac episode that is worse than the ones he has had in the past. Will Dante turn down Lulu's General Hospital advances after her love confession sparks drama? Our fourth prediction is that Dante is triggered by Lulu's love confession. Thus, Lulu and Dante have a date on Tuesday. Additionally, we know from April's teasers that Lulu tells Dante how she really feels. The problem is that he is already aware. A few weeks ago, Maxie Jones told Dante that Lulu still loves him, but he doesn't want to think about it because he's still grieving over Sam McCall. Though Dante has since cooled down about his anger with Lulu, his feelings for another lady still remain. Lulu and Dante have a major argument this week. According to General Hospital spoilers, she will be honest with him. She might even remark, "I was going to break up with Dustin, but then the bomb went off." Lulu's admission might be too much for Dante to stomach at this time. He continues to grieve over Sam. He is still coping with the loss of Rocco Falsaroni, Danny Morgan, and Scout Kane. Everything is extremely new. It's likely that Dante isn't prepared to consider dating anybody else, much less Lulu. And although Lulu is likely just trying to be honest and let her feelings out, Dante might snap and think she is pressing him. However, it seems like the timing might be off. Additionally, she might annoy Dante by telling him that he and Brooklyn Quartermaine had a son he is unaware of when they are disagreeing, which could make him angry. Willow discovers the reality. Will their relationship be broken by Drew's covert affair with Nina? Finally, Willow will learn the truth about Drew and Nina Reeves, according to our fifth and last forecast. Thus, Willow is receiving some guidance from Nina on Thursday. Willow is disturbed by Friday. In order to prevent Willow from moving in with Drew, Nina offered to purchase her a house, but Willow declined. Afterwards, Willow went after Nina, believing that she was at the house to try to dissuade Drew from living with them after he found her rummaging his safe. Nina is trying to counsel Willow this week as well, and I'm sure it's more along the lines of, "Please don't move in." However, given how upset Nina's daughter is, this advice might backfire. "Stop giving me advice," Willow remarked. "Thank you, but please stop." Additionally, Nina has pushed Drew past his breaking point. Due to the loss of the Quartermaine name, he is rather irate with everyone. Simply put, there is a lot. Furthermore, he feels in control of Willow, even after losing to Tracy Quartermaine. Thus, when Nina interrupts their relationship once more, Drew can lose his temper and tell Willow that he and Nina had slept together a few times. He might then fabricate a story to suggest that Nina is attempting to keep him and Willow apart because she is envious and fixated. Next week, Willow might be shaken by this thing about Nina, which could have a major impact on their mother-daughter bond. Jocelyn's first mission. Nina alerts Willow. Jason stops Carly. According to General Hospital spoilers for the week of April 7th to 11th, Jason Morgan will stop Carly Spencer while Jocelyn Jacks begins her first assignment. Let's discuss what's coming next because Nina Reeves will also be warning Willow Corinthos. Lucky Spencer will grudgingly remain silent regarding Christina Corinthos Davis's guilt in the collision involving Rick Lansing and Elizabeth Baldwin after she sobs to him. Lucky won't be pleased with this deception, which will undoubtedly result in more serious problems later on, since it obviously means he will have to lie to Elizabeth. Ava's awareness of the severed brakes and Rick's recollection of her at the crash site will prevent Christina from burying her error. Christina will have to deal with another dilemma when Ava solves the puzzle and starts a blackmail scheme shortly after. Christina will be incensed because Ava will expect a fortune and possibly even custody. However, Christina might come to the realization that she must keep Ava happy, which is why she might end up pleading with Sonny Corinthos. Speaking of Sonny, he will also respond to Natalia Ramirez's confession within the next week. Sonny can become enraged and wonder why he's only now learning about Natalia's disclosure that she was Jen Sidwell's ex-wife. Once she betrays the trust they were establishing, Sonny and Natalia's romance will take a hit. Nevertheless, as Natalia tells Sonny about the atrocities of her marriage to Sidwell and how she had to flee, Sonny might eventually feel sorry for her. Olivia Quartermaine will attempt to break up a fight if one starts. Olivia might discover that Dante Falconeri and Lulu Spencer are about to argue and try to break it up. However, Tracy may be the one to set up a confrontation with someone else by pushing buttons. Olivia might step in if Tracy starts additional arguments because she enjoys doing so. It appears that Trina Robinson and Kai Taylor will work together to create a joint nurses' ball performance plan. Regarding the blast they plan to have, Trina and Kai can make some guesses. But later, Kai would surprise Trina with unexpected news. Trina might express more worries if that means fully committing to Drew Kane's risky surgery. Alexis Davis will be shocked across town. Alexis might find out that Marco Rios is romantically involved with Lucas Jones. Although Marco appears ready to join the legal practice of Alexis and Diane Miller, the knowledge that he is Sidwell's son may eventually cause another, more worrying shock. Vaughn will surprise Jocelyn with details about her first assignment with the WSB, according to other GH teasers. Jocelyn will be thrust into a complex case that may provide some dangerous circumstances, but she will have to deal with whatever comes her way. Let's discuss Willow, who will be receiving Nina's advice in the meanwhile. This advising session might end the same way because Nina's advice almost always ends up being another warning about Drew. It's probable that Willow may sense some trouble with Drew since she will feel uneasy later. Willow may ultimately learn that Drew is not who he seems to be because he is hiding things from her. However, eavesdropping might be the source of Willow's uneasy sense. What would happen if Willow heard that Jason was pretending to be the father? Sasha Gilmore Corbin will be hanging out with Danny Morgan. Speaking of Jason, he will attempt to prevent Carly from doing something. In some situations, Jason will feel compelled to step in and make some drama by butting into Carly's affairs. Despite her truce with Jason, General Hospital spoilers indicate that Carly and Jack Brennan's romance may cause further commotion. Ava leaks information about Brennan's concerns and Christina's future at risk. According to the General Hospital spoilers for Monday, April 7th, Christina Corinthos Davis' future is in jeopardy, and Jack Brennan will raise some red flags. Let's discuss what's coming up because Ava Jerome will also be leaking some information. Rick Lansing will consider what he recently recalled at the scene of his vehicle accident at GH. Rick will find it difficult to process the recollection because he saw Christina there that evening. Molly Lansing Davis might assume that Rick's confusion stems from his head injury if he ends up sharing what he remembers. Rick might also hold off on sharing that memories until he has more information. In any event, Ava will be occupied with questioning Elizabeth Baldwin in her own hospital room. Ava will make an effort to be discreet, but her interrogation will undoubtedly cause Liz to become suspicious. Naturally, Ava may pretend that she is merely worried and trying to learn as much as she can about the collision. Now that Ava has discovered the cut brakes at the auto repair shop, Elizabeth might not be informed. However, since Ava is going to tell someone, Rick might learn the truth later. Ava might go back to Rick and inform him that the automobile was sabotaged, and the two of them would figure out it was Christina. Lucky Spencer will be furious with Christina for her actions in the GH chapel, but it appears that she will ultimately persuade him to preserve her secret. Unfortunately, with Ava closing in on her, that won't help Christina much. It's likely that Ava will soon approach Christina with a plan to blackmail her. Now that she has made her pitch, Lucy Coe hopes to secure additional nurses ball artists, such as Kai Taylor and Trina Robinson. It appears that Kai will propose that Trina and he perform together, thus Trina might come around. She will be excited to hear about Jocelyn Jack's Easter Island trip at Carly Spencer's house. Given that Jocelyn didn't visit, it would be difficult for her to respond to inquiries. Jocelyn will have to tell Carly and Jason Morgan lies about her whereabouts and activities because she has been at a WSB training facility instead. Jocelyn will attempt to cover as best she can because Jason will expose some flaws in her story and put her on the spot. Jason might, however, suspect that Jocelyn isn't telling the truth. Brennan will storm into Anna Devane's office with news of Valentine Cassidy's safe transfer to Steinmauer. Anna will be relieved to hear the news, but Brennan will believe that she should be more concerned about her personal safety. Anna might have upset several people because she put an end to Valentine's death. Anna may now be the focus of the WSB and any other adversaries Valentine may have established during the course of his career. According to General Hospital teasers, Brennan will make some disturbing predictions regarding the turmoil that will befall Anna. Sonny's upsetting news: Ava has the upper hand on Christina and Willow gets rattled. According to General Hospital spoilers for the upcoming 2 weeks, Willow Corinthos will be shaken while Sonny Corinthos will receive some shocking news. Here is what GH viewers should anticipate, as Ava Jerome will also have the advantage over Christina Corinthos Davis. Throughout the week, Lucky Spencer will accuse Christina of being responsible for the entire automobile sabotage incident, but he will ultimately carry on with his cover-up and deceive Elizabeth Baldwin. It appears that Ava and Rick Lansing will compare their notes on what they have learned. Rick recalls Christina standing off to the side following the collision, and Ava now knows that someone applied the brakes on Rick's car. Ava and Rick ought to piece together how Christina unintentionally targeted Rick's automobile, which was parked in Ava's typical spot. When Ava discovers she has a significant advantage in this situation, she will be extremely happy. Ava has the authority to imprison Christina and sever her relationship with Molly Lansing Davis, as she could reveal her crime. When Ava approaches Christina and threatens to use blackmail, she might bring that up. Since Christina would ultimately beg Sonny, she might pressure him to give Ava anything she desires and maintain harmony with Avery Corinthos. It might be Christina's only chance to avoid going to jail and keep her relationship with Molly intact. But that won't be the only annoying surprise Sonny encounters. Additionally, Sonny will receive updates on a twist regarding the past of Natalia Ramirez. It appears like Natalia will come clean about Jen Sidwell being her ex-husband since she is set to make a big revelation. Sonny will be upset that Natalia is keeping this a secret and may question whether she is using a plot. But in the end, Sonny might feel sorry for Natalia because of all she's gone through with her ex. Sidwell accuses Natalia of ruining his family, but the true issue might have been his own violent actions. It appears that Kai Taylor and Trina Robinson will consent to a joint nurses' ball performance. For one amazing segment of the show, Kai and Trina might manage to combine their talents. According to other GH spoilers, Dante Falconeri and Lulu Spencer will argue angrily. There will be a lot of tension, but may Lulu break the ice by revealing that she still loves Dante? It may happen in the heat of the moment because Lulu will undoubtedly confess it to Dante soon. Jack Brennan will forecast the dangers to Anna Devane's safety in other news. Will Anna face criticism because some people might not like the manner she saved Valentine Cassidy? In any case, Anna will return her focus to Emma Scorpio Drake and her quest to uncover her criminal past. Anna will continue to investigate the incident at the institution, even though Emma signed an NDA. Tracy Quartermaine will issue a warning somewhere on canvas, and Sidwell will have a job offer for someone to think about across town. Willow is also given some advice by Nina Reeves, but will she be open to hearing it if it contains any unfavorable remarks regarding Drew Kane? What finding might cause Willow to become disturbed at some point? Might this be doubts about Sasha Gilmore Corbin's real baby daddy, or might Drew have done something to make Willow uneasy? Willow might overhear their chat and discover that Jason Morgan is engaging in some paternity hoax, as Sasha will bond with Danny Morgan. Jocelyn Jacks will now have to contend with Jason's suspicions regarding the things she is concealing since returning to Port Charles. Jocelyn might discover that it's more difficult than she thought to keep quiet about her new WSB connections. Jocelyn will receive information from Vaughn about the assignment she will be working on, which could result in some difficult spots over the week of April 14th to 18th. Once he's back with Jason, he'll keep an eye on Carly Spencer and step in when things get dangerous. Jason wants to watch out for Carly, but he doesn't intend to interfere with her relationship with Brennan. Even if Christina tries her hardest to hide her shame about the vehicle accident, Molly might begin to suspect something is wrong. Molly might question what's wrong with her sister, Christina, because she will undoubtedly suffer from her guilty conscience. According to General Hospital teasers, Ava will continue to be a pain in Christina's side. Willow listens in on a covert Drew recording. Do Nina and Portia show the congressman's dark side? According to General Hospital spoilers, Willow Corinthos might be horrified by a covert tape made by Drew Kane. Will Portia Robinson and Nina Reeves expose the congressman's darker side? Fans of GH are aware that when Drew is with Willow, he likes to act like a fantastic, brave man. Naturally, when Drew is with his adversaries behind closed doors, spectators witness a whole different side of him. This has been particularly evident in Drew's recent conflicts with Portia. When Drew threatens Portia and says he will blow up her life if she doesn't comply, he becomes blatantly hostile. Willow might become more aware of the cautions others have been giving about Drew if she heard him when he was acting that way. It would shatter the bubble of decent guy that Drew has painstakingly cultivated with Willow. Nina could want to film Drew's threats of blackmail and play them for Willow because of this. Nina may want Willow to realize that Drew is a nasty, spiteful man who shouldn't be near Willow and her kids. Given that she would have power over Drew, Portia would be wise to record these exchanges nevertheless. By revealing any recording she has made, Portia could blackmail Drew if he tries to carry out his threats. If Portia makes her evidence against Drew public, he could lose his job and possibly go to jail. Drew might be persuaded to back off from Portia's involvement in all of this by the threat of that. Since both Nina and Portia are searching for a way to defeat Drew, they have partnered up. In order to expose Drew's true nature, Portia may give Nina a tape of him at his worst. Willow has been predicting that she and Drew would move in together and begin a new chapter in their lives, but will Nina and Portia ruin her plans? When Willow eventually recognizes Drew for who he truly is, will she turn against him? According to General Hospital teasers, Drew and Willow's romance will inevitably end in some fashion. Danny and Sasha's secret is revealed. Does Willow find out about Jason's paternity lie? According to General Hospital teasers, Sasha Gilmore Corbin and Danny Morgan's secret might be revealed. Will Jason Morgan's paternity deception be exposed by eavesdropper Willow Corinthos? Sasha and Danny will spend some quality time together on April 11th. Given that Jason is posing as the father of Jason's child, Sasha might as well learn more about his real son. Jason was determined to tell Danny the truth from the beginning. Although Danny is unaware of Sasha's baby's true father, he is aware that Jason is assisting her by fabricating a paternity tale. Even though Jason is certain Danny will keep this a secret, mishaps do occur. Since eavesdropping is almost everyone's favorite activity, this is especially true on soap operas. Danny and Sasha will undoubtedly discuss the strangeness of this situation as they will be connecting. Sasha might be grateful to Danny for being silent and seeing how delicate the situation is. Danny might ask Sasha additional questions after she lauds Jason for saving her. Maybe Danny will inquire about the real baby daddy and want to know if Sasha has anything more to share with him. Sasha might give Danny some clues about the complexities of this situation, but she is unlikely to divulge anything that would lead him to believe Michael Corinthos is the father. Perhaps Sasha will say that the bio dad already has too much on his plate and that hearing about this baby could make matters much worse. In any case, Sasha and Danny's talk will occur on April 11th, which is also the day Willow will be caught off guard by something. Fans of GH may anticipate that Willow will be shaken by whatever she discovers, so it's probable that she will hear anything inappropriate. As Sasha and Danny discuss Jason filling in for her baby's biological father, Willow might overhear their conversation. If that's the case, Willow might quickly figure out that Michael is the real father of this child. In the event that the truth is revealed, Sasha has previously predicted that Michael would lose custody of Wiley and Amelia Corinthos. According to General Hospital spoilers, if Willow solves this paternity mystery, Sasha will have further grounds for concern. Does Christina finally receive what she is due after her arrest and prison sentence? According to General Hospital spoilers, Christina Corinthos Davis might ultimately be arrested and imprisoned. Will Christina receive what she is due at last? Christina has devolved into an obnoxious, conceited figure who believes she can do anything she wants and get away with it. With some severe legal repercussions, the program absolutely needs to take Christina to the next level. Christina can complain about her terrible behavior in the church all she wants, but she isn't sorry enough to stop being the devoted sister. A comeuppance is justified given that she risked Rick Lansing's life and that she is acting innocently with Molly Lansing Davis. Lucky Spencer will claim that Christina has overreached herself in the episode that airs on April 7th. We'll witness a furious Lucky declare that Christina must pay, and many GH fans concur. Following the window fall that killed her pregnant child, Christina engaged in blame shifting. It may be argued that that plotline seriously damaged the character and rendered Christina somewhat unlikable. Viewers now have another reason to turn against Christina because she is concealing her guilt in the case of Rick's cut breaks. If Christina ended up getting arrested and spending some time in jail, many of us would be applauding. Ava Jerome recently learned that Rick's automobile's brakes had been cut, and she might soon find out that Rick remembered Christina close to his wrecked car. Ava should be persuaded that Christina is guilty just by the fact that Rick parked in her space. Ava will use all of this as leverage, according to General Hospital spoilers, but she can't continue to have an advantage over Christina and Sonny Corinthos indefinitely. Lucky will choose to continue hiding things from Christina, but he might not be able to prevent the truth from eventually being revealed. In the future, Christina may even come clean to put an end to her horror. In any scenario, you can expect that Molly will eventually learn about Christina's culpability. Molly will probably want Christina to face the harshest legal consequences after that. Molly might make it her goal to have Christina arrested and put in jail for nearly killing Rick. According to General Hospital spoilers, Molly might anticipate that Christina will be held accountable when the time comes.